It's about to go down. Just about ready to leave. Here's all my stuff, and not very organized, but that's usually how it is, so it doesn't really matter. And here I am. By the way, shout out to Riles26. He gave me this hat for my birthday. And just a little message. We are going to make this country game again. Just so you guys know. Just so you guys know. Alright, so Ryan's about to pick me up, and he has changed his name once again. He is no longer referred to as TheDeadDaniel. He now calls himself Liquid FanGay, which is a reference to an esports team that he's a huge fan of, Team Liquid. So he's about to pick me up, and I'm about to be ready. Let's-a go! And we're here. And it appears that we've not only picked up Ryan here, but we also have someone else. That was good. You know exactly what kind of edit I'm gonna do there.
Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes, please.
The only type of bass meme allowed.
Zoom in on the EV.
And right now we're camping out, signing in the second choice line. I mean, the Wade signing line, because the Mark signing line apparently was like it was capped.
It capped at 9.
It was capped before the place is even open.
How does that even work?
So pissed because I was supposed to get to see my friend. So pissed. Yeah, my friend drew this.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, my friend drew this.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, she told me to give it to him, but I'm like, I hope I can, but if not, then I don't know.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good. Let's see.
So basically, we're gonna be chilling here for the next hour and a half while we wait for it to start, but it'll be worth it.
It's like...
I'll make sure I get a shirt or two. Heck, I might get you a birthday gift here.
Yo, if they have any Overwatch stuff, hit me up.
I will.
Hit me the fuck up. Or maybe I would have already bought it already, but that's okay. I don't know.
You looking through the PAX Twitter right now?
Oh, yeah.
Are you gonna tweet at him like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Fix your shit bag.
Damn,
Like, but at first it would have been a lot worse if we just had left it at this, because we looked down here, the line was about like 10 feet long, and we thought that was the Mark line. So
yeah,
we're like, what the hell?
we thought it was capped like right then and there.
They were trying to bamboozle us.
Yeah, that was Mark line.
I wasn't gonna let that happen, but turns out the line was so big that I actually had to move that outside. So I'm like, oh, okay.
It was capped at 9.
I'll bet it looked like the fucking the Deathly Hallows, the book line.
Oh my god, fuck that.
That was crazy. Like at that plaza that I go to for Barnes and Noble, where there was a midnight launch for the Deathly Hallows, and the line went from like Barnes and Noble all the way to the movie theater that was like 5 blocks away. Or not 5 blocks away, 5 stores away. It was still crazy though.
Yo, we gotta go to that. We gotta go to
go to what? Yeah, Jack. We still need to get to Jack.
If we don't do that, I'm gonna die.
I have a feeling that there's going to be like 1 or 2 people who are just going to be chilling at the Albatross Theater all day to guarantee a spot there.
Yeah, waste a day. Just go ahead, waste a day.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
No.
It's not worth that much.
What?
It is worth another 2 hours of our time, though. After all, I do have plenty of stories to tell you. Must be interesting switching from convention quality camera to this. Hello, pals. I'm here. PAX is done for me, at least. And Is it even a question to ask whether or not I enjoyed it? Well, I did. Let me turn up the gain on this mic because I'm not going to be speaking very loud. There we go. Much better. So, it's interesting just thinking about the last time that I went to PAX, which was 2 years ago. PAX East, of course. And that was when, I think it was like the second video that I edited at home with Adobe Premiere. And here we are, much later on. I've got well over 2 years of experience with Adobe Premiere. To the point where I can do stuff with this, which my chair is actually touching, and that's probably not very good. There's a bunch of shadows from my head. I should really invest in a backlight. But yes, I was there, and I was there with newly named Liquid FanGay, of course, all decked out in his Team Liquid jersey and hat. I was there with my Make America Game Again shirt, and this, which looks slightly different than it did going into the convention, and that's because, let me put this up to the camera and hope it focuses, I got it signed! I got it signed by Lord Minion 777, also known as Wade, one of Mark's friends, and a handful of other YouTubers that were there, and their names are right here, because I can't remember stuff. By the way, shout out to Riles26 for giving me this hat. This hat is awesome, and it just got even more awesome. And if you're wondering what this shirt is, I got this at MagFest last year. I'm recording this the day after I went to PAX East because, believe it or not, I have even less energy than I would if I recorded it as soon as I came home. Like, it's past midnight right now as I'm recording this, and I'd still have less energy if I recorded it as I got home. So compared to the other two conventions I was at, this one was a lot less game-oriented in terms of me playing games there. Because aside from the games that I brought with me, I don't think there were any games that I played there. Fortunately, we couldn't get into the Nintendo booth before the expo hall closed, but I still have other ideas for a special, so don't you worry. I did manage to beat 9 Circles by Zobros on mobile, and that's pretty awesome, but I didn't record it, so... I got a ton of screenshots, though. I was just spamming screenshots. I, like, turned off the screen by accident a couple times. That was honestly pretty impressive, if I do say so myself, because, like, beating it on PC and beating it on mobile, two totally different things. Like, the refresh rates are just flown out of the window because beating something on a phone is completely different than on a computer. And Pekoski18, who's the best mobile player in the world of Geometry Dash, can vouch for me on that. There was a lot of waiting at this convention for some of the stuff we went to, because we waited 2 hours for the Wade and the other YouTubers signing, and we waited 2 hours for the Jacksepticeye panel, which will be Season 4, Episode 3. I'll be chopping parts out, though, because otherwise it'll be a super long video. And we also waited a bit for a panel we went to about basically the death of the Wii U. And I mean, I love my Wii U, but let's be honest, it's pretty much dead at this point. They basically discontinued everything in relation to it. And when we weren't at panels, we were either eating or buying stuff. And I did buy my fair share of stuff. Like this. It's a plush of Princess Zelda in her toon form from Wind Waker, Spirit Tracks, and not really Phantom Hourglass, because she was Tetra and Phantom Hourglass for like the whole time. But Minish Cap, that's the other one. They should make another toon-style Zelda game, because Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game, excluding Breath of the Wild, because I haven't seen anything of that yet. But Wind Waker is my favorite. Spirit Tracks is my favorite 2D Zelda game. And she used to be, as I said
almost exactly a year ago in my Nintendo Direct March 3rd reaction that she is my #1 waifu. That has changed. She is now my secondary. And the girl who happens to be my desktop background, which I'm not going to show right now, I'll reveal it when I get the figurines of my new #1 spot on March 16th when they come out. I've hinted at it here and there, and when you'll see it, it's pretty obvious. And I wasn't able to get a figurine of my #1 spot at PAX, nor were there any cosplays of her, which kind of pissed me off because there were cosplays of like every other character from that game, except the one that I was looking for. Shame on you, PAX goers. Shame on you for not being in the same place I was, and also cosplaying as that person. But that didn't stop me from, completely by freak accident, seeing Jet Dragon come down the escalator as me and Ryan were walking out of the expo hall at the beginning of PAX. She just kind of appeared out of nowhere, and I was able to catch up with her. Pretty awesome. So as for the stuff that I got, aside from her, let's see what we got here. Well, I actually just came home from Jet Dragon's party, which is why this bag that I'm about to show you is full, but normally it won't be. I had to get this. The instant I saw this, I'm like, absolutely. Nebby, get in the goddamn bag. These are all Nebbies in here. Although, considering it would probably be pretty warm in that bag, Charles Law would state that that's the reason that Cosmog would probably keep popping out. Let's see, what else did I get? Ah, yes, this. I got this Gravity Falls shirt. Been meaning to get a Gravity Falls shirt for a while. Finally got around to it. The "This Is Fine" meme has always cracked me up, and it works perfectly for Bill. I also got an Aether Foundation necklace, which is really, really cool. Has their logo on it, and also has some pretty cool art of Lucenine Wick. And I also got Jet Dragon t-shirt, and by the time this goes up, she'll have it. It's a shirt of one of her new favorite games that she seems to play as much as I play Geometry Dash. And that would be Overwatch. You'll have seen clips before I get to this one. Oh, I know what's missing. Pepper was in my other 2 PAX vlogs, and I don't know where she is right now. I tried before I started the recording to call her, but let me see if I can call her again. Pepper? Gonna come down? Not sure if she'll hear me. For all I know, she's hiding. We have this little playground that you hit the top of it, and usually she comes running down if she's in the general area of being able to hear that. But for all I know, she's not. So yeah. I would have probably spent more, but I wanted to set aside money for food, and also I'm trying to save up for other stuff like a Switch and a 3DS capture card, so as I get older, you know, I gotta use my money wisely, and I think I did. I just noticed that this part of Zelda's dress sort of looks like, you know, that should be the new fashion. Wearing ties from like here down to your feet. That's the new hip tie. Because that's what it looks like. It looks like a tie. I'm not sure which con I'll go to next year, whether it'll be PAX East again, or MagFest 2018, or both. Who knows? Because those are the two conventions for gaming that I live closest to. PAX East happens to be in my state, and it's only like a 6 to 7 hour drive to MagFest, as opposed to having to fly that amount of time to go to PAX West or PAX South. Despite PAX South pretty much always being around my birthday, way too far, and I don't like being in the states where it's like hot all the time. Even when it'll be in the winter, like, ugh, you know what, winter, you can stay. Oh, the heat is not my friend. But yeah, the Season 4 Episode 3 reaction will be up soon. And I will see you then. Keep looking forward. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
She's on her way now.
Here she is. Here you are, huh? Got something to say? Gonna tell us anything? Huh? Yes? Huh? A little shy in front of the camera. Very cute. Hmm? Oh.